Our first guest today is the administrator of Maria Regina Residence. It's a skilled nursing facility located on the beautiful campus of the Sisters of St. Joseph in Brentwood, New York. The residence has consistently earned New York's highest ratings as a healthcare facility, offering the best patient care and clinical services in a nurturing religious environment. By ministering to those in need of skilled nursing care, the staff at Maria Regina Residence have strived to continue Jesus' mission of healing. Please welcome Ellen Bartoldus to Good News. Well, Ellen, thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
So, tell us about this beautiful place. First of all, I love the campus of the Sisters of St. Joseph in Brentwood. I mean, it's expansive,
It is.
And it must be great to be at on that campus. But also, what a wonderful facility!
It's a great place to be, and it just breathes spaciousness and makes people feel comfortable and happy. So we're very lucky to be on that campus. Very
and
lucky.
An awful lot has happened there since its really initial beginnings, right?
Yes,
Maria Regina Residence.
yes.
Can you talk a little bit about its growth?
Yeah, originally Maria Regina was founded as a facility for the Sisters of St. Joseph, for their aging sisters. And over the last 10 years, we've grown exponentially, and we are no longer just for the sisters. We are open to lay people, of men and women, people who need skilled nursing care. So we've sort of moved from the concept of a simple residence to being really a place of hope, health, and healing. And our healing involves giving a lot of our medical and clinical services. So we've really become much more of a health facility than we were in the beginning.
Can you talk about some of the programs that are offered at Maria Regina?
We have a couple of new programs that we're very excited about, and our first one is really our ability to give intravenous IV therapy for people. And what makes that so special is that it keeps some people out of the hospital, because we can treat them at Maria Regina, and we all know that hospitalization for any of us, but particularly for older people, is very traumatic. So that's going to allow us to keep people in-house and provide a higher level of clinical service. And also, when people go out to a hospital, if they need IV therapy, they can come home a lot faster.
Nice.
So that's something we're very, very excited about. And then we are really building a very, very strong short-term rehabilitation program.
Yeah, talk about that, because that's very interesting.
Yeah, we've always had, our goal at Maria Regina is always to help people reach their highest physical and spiritual potential. So we've always had therapy, but now we are inviting into our community people for short-term stays. So for example, if someone has a fracture, usually a hip or a leg, they can come to Maria Regina for a period of 2 or 3 weeks. They will work intensively with our therapists to get back on their feet. Our social workers will get them the services they need at home, and they're home, and they're back.
Wonderful. So can they be discharged right from the hospital right to Maria Regina?
Exactly, right to Maria Regina, and then we discharge them home.
Wow.
So we're very, very excited about that. So those are our two newest programs in terms of clinical. And then we are very excited because we have been very fortunate to have a recreation therapist who is a certified art therapist.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So she has developed a creative arts program for our residents, which is therapeutic in nature. And it gives people the opportunity to express their feelings through music, through art, through poetry, through writing. And we've had just some wonderful experiences with that.
Now, the other thing I love, too, is that spirituality is a very big part of the place as well. And I have a very dear friend, Father Frank Nelson, who celebrates Mass maybe once or twice a week, I think, over there. Like, Mass is part of every day, and I mean, talk a little bit about that, because that's beautiful, too.
Yeah, I mean, when you walk into Maria Regina, the first thing you really see is our chapel. And at any point in the day, you'll see someone sitting in there. Being part, just having the space and the ability to have some private time to pray, to read, to do all those things that are really, really important to people. We have Mass every day. We have a very, very strong core of the Sisters of St. Joseph, who are our pastoral care folks, who visit the residents and really pray with them and really allow the Spirit to come forth. So that's that's really the core of what we do.
And you've had a number of priests who have lived there, too.
Yes.
In their aging process, right?
We've had priests, we've had brothers, we've had sisters from all different congregations. So it's a wonderful mix, and you can feel it the minute you walk into the building,
That's
which is
great.
very
Yeah,
nice.
that's
it sounds
beautiful.
like such a special place. Now, talk a little about the philosophy of
The
aging
philosophy
at Maria
of
Regina. I
aging.
want to hear about this.
We are a skilled nursing facility, and I think what happens is sometimes people think of a nursing facility as sort of the end.
Yeah, right.
And that's not our philosophy. So our philosophy of aging really says you are a whole, healthy human being, and you will be that until you die. And our job is to help you reach the highest potential, to be who you are, and to reach into yourself, to share the wisdom that you have, the experience that you have, because inside everyone's healthy. Everyone, there's a core of health. So at Maria Regina, we try and bring that core out and help people live the best that they can.
Wow, that's
amazing.
beautiful. Yeah, that is beautiful. What about like in issues of dementia, like people, you know, who may be struggling a little bit or maybe even struggling a lot? Like, are there opportunities for them also at Maria Regina?
Absolutely. One of the things our recreation department in particular tries to do is to meet the needs of people who are cognitively impaired, people who are sort of moderately struggling with it, and then people whose cognition is intact. So we really try and modify our programs for each type of person that we have. What I say about our folks who have dementia is that they are people. They have not lost their personhood. They have not lost the gifts and talents, and they teach us so many things about compassion and patience, and that the mind is not the only thing that's important. So I think we do a really, really wonderful job with people across that spectrum of cognition.
I had some friends who had someone at Maria Regina, and that's why I asked that, because their mom had some dementia issues, and I think got progressively worse. But they said the care and the love that she received all along that journey was so beautiful to them. It just meant the world to them, and I think that's the kind of thing you want to hear about a loved one. You know, that they are cared for in every minute of the day. Maybe we can't be there every minute of the day, but knowing that every minute of the day they are cared for and they are valued, that's a great gift. You know, and that.
And you seem very passionate about your work at Maria Regina. You must have some spiritual connection to your work there.
I do. It is just, you know, when you find where you belong and what the right thing that your heart tells you to do, it's a gift. And Maria Regina has been a gift to me.
Oh, that's so great.
So that's really exciting.
That is beautiful.
Very exciting.
I also like the continuum of life that you celebrate in the place as well, because I've been involved in the past, even with like sisters who pass away, and their wake is held there, which is also like, you know, part of life is the entrance to eternal life, you know, and it's sort of a beautiful thing that like, you know, the residents are also participating in the wake service, et cetera, et cetera. That's, I guess, part of that philosophy you were talking about, right?
It is, and what's wonderful is that we welcome families. So we have babies, we have you know, kids, we have volunteer teenagers. So we really do cover the gamut.
Yeah.
And we have also a very special program that we again are working to expand in terms of palliative care. Maria Regina is a wonderful place because we have all single rooms. We have the ability to, if families need to stay over and be with their loved one at night. So we want to really work to develop our palliative care and our comfort care
What
programs.
does that palliative care mean?
Palliative care means that when cure is not possible, care is always possible.
That's great.
So it's a program of pain management. It's a program of helping people grieve through the stages of dying, helping families, and helping our staff, because our staff gets tremendously attached. So we're really working very hard to put together a really solid program in that area. So that's going to be our next challenge.
That's one, and that outreach to family, I think, as you mentioned before, too, is such a beautiful thing that I've seen even in the times I've been there. You see families eating together sometimes, visiting their loved ones, having a meal together, which is exactly what we should be doing with the people we love. So that enables that opportunity, which you can't beat that. That's wonderful.
We have a reputation for feeding everyone.
Yeah, I like that. I know.
Which is great.
That's why it comes.
Great.
Well, I'll tell you, the great news for everyone watching right now is that there are good Catholic options out there. That's what I would want for my loved ones. This is the kind of place. I mean, this is what you want. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Tell us the website, because you have a great website, lots of information there. You really see the place too through the website.
The website is mariareginaresidence.org.
Okay, good.
So just go online and click through and you'll find it.
And if somebody wanted to get a tour, they could just give a call and...
Yes, they can call. What we try and do is we don't give tours just at random unless it's a really emergency.
Because people are living.
Because people live there. And we try and give people as much information as possible. But people can always call and get information.
Wow, that's wonderful.
so
Well, keep
great.
in touch and let us know, what's going on. If we can have some fun with you and go over there one time, I'd love to do that. That would be a lot of fun,
You're always welcome.
Karen and I maybe cook a little dinner for everybody.
I would eat the dinner. You could cook it.
Thanks so much, though. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you
Really
so
terrific.
much.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to shed some light on some life-changing missionary work that's being done in the Dominican Republic. Stay tuned. There's lots more good news after this.